Hi. I was just thinking, having watched some PBS News, and they were talking about the policemen, the Capitol Police, who did everything they possibly could to defend the honor of law, to defend democracy, to defend the Constitution, but more than that, to defend the Congress of the United States from these guys who came in and ramshacked the Capitol, that did all kind of despicable things to these policemen who were there to defend them. And a president of the United States who's taken an oath to protect everybody in America, who called these ramrodders down and sick them on these guys at the state capitol. And yet the state capitol police stood there and gave it all they got to defend them. And when the system decided that they were going to punish these guys as they do all other people that they get a chance to capture, then the president of the United States, get in office again by the people who saw this. The American people, the American citizens saw this, saw that this guy had no shame. Put him back in office, and one of the first things he did was to bring all of these crooks out. And why did he bring out these crooks? Because they were just like he is. The reason he did it is because he wanted the Capitol Police to defend him, not the Constitution, not the other senators and representatives. He wanted them to lie, to do whatever else they could for him. Forget the nation. And they wouldn't. So he revealed himself. He revealed his hand. He showed his hand. The ones that lied for me, the one who put their life on the line for me, those are the ones I'm concerned about. Well, as I look at these guys on the tube, I respect them. I'm sorry that they had to go through what they went through. And just as sorrowful as I am for them, I am for the American people, who means no more to Donald Trump than these officers meant to Donald Trump on that day. But not just Donald Trump. The people that these officers protected, these officers meant nothing today to those guys. The House of Representatives, the Republicans, the Senate, the Republicans. Today, some of these men died, but to the Republicans, these guys who put their lives on the line mean nothing to them. They honor the crooks. Why? Because they're crooks as well. But I like to say, the game is not over yet. Evil has not won. They just are smiling and hoping. But I want to tell everybody that's listening that there's a God who has a plan. And that plan calls for every last one of you to have a career, a real career, not obligated to anyone but you and one another. Not to a leader. God is your leader. And because you submit, you give God a choice, you give God a chance, and you'll have a career that gives you your greatest joy, that will allow you, because you participate in this life, and you'll have access to that which God has provided, that those things that are important to us, that each of us have an opportunity to engage ourselves to call the manifestation of, whether it's transportation, whether it's education, whether it's health care, whatever it might be, we will have access to each and every last one of those things. Why? Because of our engagement in this process. We become part owners. And guys like Trump and Republicans like those who turn their backs on you, you don't have to worry about them anymore, because God will be leading the show. Not Trump, not Republicans, not evil, hateful people. So I I petition you, be ready to stand up for what's right, not just for your particular party. I'm sure you might not have a party now, but to do what's right at all times. And God will show you what life is really about. And those Trumpers, and all those guys walking around trying to kill folks, don't worry about them. Their day is over.